What is up? What is up? Terran Williams back right here for SlicingDicingGamingEnt over here on Twitch, and so we're gonna be playing some more Hades. As you know, I like me a good roguelike game. Anyway, we're gonna keep the story going. I actually played a little bit, so September 22nd was a couple weeks ago. We made some progress. Maybe we're gonna play a little bit. Again, happy Monday, the start of another week. You know, happy Monday, happy afternoon if you're checking it out right here live on Twitch.
So, did everybody miss me?
No, we're gonna keep it going with the homie Zag.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
I listen.
Oh, what's this? Is this? I guess I can't. Okay, never mind.
Whoa, you just got killed by one of those bloodless inferno bomber skeleton type guys. Nice! I always wondered what would happen if you just kind of stood around while all their bombs went off.
Of course you would. Of course you would. But yeah, I'm really excited to get back into this, just to play some more.
Not as comfy as it looks.
It's not? That sucks. But yeah, let's keep it going. Cause before I gave the gift to Zagreus, which is what I might do again.
So how did it go? How did you die ignobly this time, pray tell? Cerberus and I can't wait to hear the tale.
Shut up, Dad.
In that case, I'll spare you the details.
Fine. Your failure is quite easily imagined. How often it recurs. Almost as though my realm is built to keep you here. You and every single soul that's ever lived. But by all means, continue struggling.
But yes, I am going to give this gift to somebody.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on
Meg,
you,
don't be like
Zag.
that.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
But why we gotta be like that? And you get Meg's story. But Meg, why you gotta be like that? I forgot what I got from Cerberus. I don't really remember. So I can give it to Hypno or Cerberus.
You really ripped the lounge to pieces, boy? I hope you didn't get yourself in too much trouble. I'm sorry to have worried you like that.
The guilt-racked monster Cerberus admits to committing the crime, expressing some remorse for having implicated the incendiary prince.
That's okay, boy.
Cheer up, boy. It'll be all right.
Yeah, let me go to
Look
Cerberus.
what I got for you, boy.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Thank you, boy.
Tear the hell, yep. Yeah, so you get like bonuses for gifts too.
You don't like it when I pet your other heads, huh? No.
Alright, so let's get back to it. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game, really enjoyed the combat. Love all the Greek mythology stuff. Alright, so what do I want to buy? So I can buy more shadow presence. That might come in handy eventually. Maybe I'll save it.
Hey, Skelly, you look like you know your way around Tartarus. Found some of this ancient Titan blood out there, and I was looking to score some more.
Ah, you come to the right place regarding that there, pal. It's your mean weapons back there that can find this stuff. Once you get all the way through Tartarus with one, that's all the blood you're gonna get. For the time being, anyhow.
Okay.
How am I supposed to keep track of which weapons I've earned these with, then?
I don't know, there's always the invention of writing stuff down. You'll figure something out.
That's cool.
Don't have enough keys.
But I do have enough keys for this, though.
Open up. Aegis, shield of chaos. Lend me your power.
Oh, you got one.
Wait, okay, hold on.
I'll hang on to that.
Ooh, what's this?
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
It's not that orderly, really.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, what's this? Hold on. Can I check this out too?
Got something new to try.
Okay, from Cerberus, clear 25 encounters with this to rank up. What does it do? Ooh, okay. What does this do? Items from the Well of Charon have durations increased by 4 encounters. I mean, gotta go with health, right? Keep forgetting, I'm playing on the Switch controller, so.
Keepsakes hold power. It should help.
Yes, it should. I love this though, when you can stand right here and see how far you've gone.
The path toward the surface lies somewhere beyond all that.
That's a cool little shot. First chamber reach 20. I like that. I just kind of like so you see how far you've gone. Okay, we'll try out the shield. Why not? I used the bow before, so let's try out the shield. I love the music in this game too. Rewarded.
I have to tell you something, little Hades. My relatives and I, we've been holding back one of our greatest gifts to see if you were worthy. And you are. My aid is yours. So call me if you need anything. Especially to smash your enemies to bits.
Thanks, Unc.
Oh, what's
Besides
this?
A's. Oh, what's this? Your call. Makes you surge into foes with impervious. Oh, okay. Well, impervious for 1.2 seconds. Press the R for an Olympian's aid if you have such a boon. Use 1 stock of your God gauge or all 4 stocks for a much stronger effect. Impervious is vulnerable to damage.
The wrath of Poseidon
Okay.
at my beck and call.
Okay, so I got my God gauge. Oh, what? Okay, we got meter. Okay.
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld,
I honestly
his
didn't know that was in the
ever-shifting
game.
chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to maybe map it out.
Built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
Okay, you got God Gauge. Okay, so you get like a super move. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Born of chaos. The underworld is the domain of pure and utter darkness. Sometimes this dark essence becomes manifest through all the raging of the dead and all the strife that can unfold beneath the earth. Okay. I'll take that.
Which way?
Huh, don't want to go there or there. I like Aries stuff though. But let's go this way. See what we find. It does do. Okay, I was like, does the shield bounce? I just had a very curious idea that it did. So it does bounce. Okay. Ooh. I'll take that. Shiny. Oh, so that's money. Okay, I gotta remember that. Oh, so do I want to get a key? I gotta get a key.
This can unlock something back home.
Take that. Who was the golden one? Don't remember. I'm assuming you build up meter when you get hit. That's mine.
Goddess Athena.
Athena, okay. I can remember whose emblem that was.
The one called Nyx. She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods. Though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Oh, Nyx is his mom. I didn't know that. Divine Strike. You cast damage. Oh, your attack is stronger and can deflect. Press or hold Y to use your main weapon.
That's a relief.
I always take max. You always gotta take max life. Health is very important in roguelike games.
You lads again, huh?
I like that he makes references to since he's fought him before. That's cool. I like that. I like that little dialogue. can I deflect? Can I deflect bombs? Just projectiles?
That's what you get.
Ooh, let's go.
Anyone else?
Anyone else?
Getting somewhere, man. I understand you made it up to Asphodel before. Now that is progress. Keep it up. You keep on going, yeah?
Oh, and they, even the gods make reference to how far you've made it. That's really cool. That's actually very, very nice. It's very rewarding where they actually recognize what you've been doing. Okay. Your shot casts a large explosion that bursts in the festive fog. When you pick up these, receive 1. Huh. Here's your life total. Healing you for the amount. Maybe I'll take this.
Looks like a good batch.
Okay. I think I'm good with that. Keep it going. I pressed the wrong button. Press the wrong button twice. So I think it just deflects, just physical attacks. I don't know if it's projectiles and stuff. I really liking the shield. I'm surprised there's nothing in the vases you break, but whatever. It's okay. Bag of money. Let's go here.
What? Death is inescapable.
You sure about that, Dad?
Whoops.
Oh, that's okay. That's what that's doing. That's his miss. Yes, it is.
Got to hold on.
I don't want time for this.
There.
Of course you don't, Dad. There's nothing good in here, is it? I took way too much damage.
Your Highness.
Oh, who's this?
Hey, Princess. Must look like I'm slacking off with the old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
You know, trying to leave.
Well, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters, let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
Your life total is 98 out of 125. Lose it all for an express trip back to the House of Hades. Used to permanently grow stronger. For purchasing items during escape attempts, all of it is lost on death. Wait, what? Used to permanently grow stronger. Your life total is 98 out of 125. Lose it all for an express trip. I don't understand what that means. I see healing. Right, I get that. Used to permanently grow stronger. I mean, let's go with this one.
That I can do.
Thank you, mate.
Okay. Yeah, cause like healing's cool, but I'm actually in a pretty good spot. Recall the pots you like. Yeah, cause I'm like, do I? I'm like, well, I'll go stronger then. It makes. Or you can use that double dash. Final Justice. Okay. Sorry, I had to make a, Captain America, Marvel vs. Capcom reference. Actually, it's Charging Star. Should said Charging Star. Fuck, I ruined it. Do I want a pomegranate or do I want Thor? Or, not Thor, it's somebody else's hammer. Because this changes the properties of my move, or it changes the property of my attack. If I remember. It is completely different. Because I didn't deal with any of it. Well, the game, I did actually update the game before I started streaming. So I'm pretty sure I'm just dealing with the update. So I didn't go through any of this stuff. All these traps and shit, I didn't do any of this.
Just getting warmed up.
Okay. Oh no. Uh-oh. Crap. Why did I do that? Okay, what can I get? Your special deals 50 damage to foes around you when you catch it. I like that. After blocking a foe, gain 20% damage and move speed for 10 seconds. Okay. Hits twice but does not knock foes away. After blocking a foe. Shit, wait, I have a block? Your special deals 50 damage to foes around you when you catch it. Let's do this.
Thanks, Daedalus.
Okay. Interesting. Let's try this out. Let's go for damage.
Charon's shop.
Alright, what can we buy?
Charon, mate. Now, hypothetically, if I provided you with, say, 1,000 coins, would you be willing to give me a ride in your beautiful boat? Upriver, I should say, specifically.
Is that a no?
I had to ask.
I had to ask. Alright. So, I got enough money. I can actually buy some stuff. So, I can go with an Ares thing and some health. Ooh. I'll buy this pomegranate. So, let's buy the health. Need that. Let's buy this. Instead of dying when your life total is depleted, restore. Instead of dying, battle rage. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals more damage. Huh. Restore 50% health instead of dying when your life total is depleted. One time per rank. Didn't I buy something? What do I do? Battle Rage. Let's do Battle Rage. Just curious. You know what, good friend? I'm gonna hook you up. Oh, yeah, you like that. Yeah.
Glad you like it, mate. Thank you for helping me out with your supply, even if you fleece me with those prices. Senior Bowman now is a lot of things, although I'm afraid he isn't much for conversation. I have tried, though perhaps not persuasive enough. Yeah, I got you, fam. Alright, you know what? You're a good guy. Charge me them eBay prices, or them StockX prices. Hater Meg.
Even if you manage to get past me, there's no getting out of Asphodel. You saw what it was like. You really want to go back there?
Yep.
It's not a matter of want. The way out is there, in that direction, past the River of Flame.
You're more stubborn than your father. I never thought that such a thing was possible.
Where's that? Because he has a BS attack. There it is. Where's not the one I was looking for? Oh my god.
Have some of this.
Here comes the bullshit. Oh, she's impervious. Fuck. I'm just wasting my time. This is that shit I was looking for. Let's go! Fury vanquished. Let's go. Got you.
This holds some sort of power, but for what?
Ooh, okay. The Shield of Chaos. Aegis, the Shield of Chaos, is descended from the very Aegis wielded by Lord Zeus and by Athena, his most favorite daughter. The Lord of Thunder defended his brothers and sisters using that very shield. Excuse me. When together they conspired to drive the Titans back into the lowest reaches of the underworld. The shield was shattered, yet a burning effigy remains. Its power still intact, a power sealed within the visage of a monstrous entity even the Titans feared. Learn more by slaying foes with the Shield of Chaos. Let's go.
Well, Father, I'm trespassing through your secret hall and going up.
Alright, what we got? Instant gain 32 for blood plot. Ugh. Gain 1 for your cast. Passive, you start encounter with your god gauge 50% full. Required. Encounters a dangerous kind. Underworld chambers when you must slay your foes to proceed. God gauge. Required to use blah. Okay. Let's see. It's only 15. It's not bad. Provide a lasting benefit when acquired or encounters. Right. Okay. Cool. Well, I can buy that. That's cool. And I can get rid of stuff. Battle Rage. I'm keeping Battle Rage. That's might come in handy. Makes you sure. Oh, okay. That's cool. Right, because you can actually give up your stuff for money if you wanted to. That's such a cool little feature. Like being able to sell your abilities you acquired so far to get more money. In the bag. I'm really liking the shield. Alright.
Ugh, this heat.
Asphodel. I need to be careful because the last time I got here, I kept falling off. I need to be kind of careful. Or just considerate of where I'm standing. I definitely need to get a dash though. Oh, too far. But like, I'm just kind of Hades though. Oh my god. It doesn't hurt me too much at least.
More coming then.
What? I'm not landing where I think I'm landing. I definitely need to get that double dash. That's definitely on my abilities list to grab. I definitely need to get that double dash. Because mobility comes in handy. Always. Health and mobility, two of the most important things. Just punch my... What? That movie was really sick, I can't lie. Damn, and there's like no health, is there? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Like, please, oh, knockback, duh, Terrence. Hugo's move has knockback. What is hitting me? I keep forgetting that, and this stage is perfect for this weapon. Because of the knockback. Oh, here goes that big ass rock. Here we go. I'll take that. Pomegranate or God Power? Let's go pomegranate. Ooh. Or money. Let's go pomegranate. Let's go with the power pomegranate. All aboard.
Burn flingers.
Did this say burn fingers? Oh, okay. I didn't know what that was. Alright, what do I want to power up now? Oh yeah, duh. This, I forgot I had this. I love the environments.
Let's see what's in here.
When you enter a chamber, passive traps deal 50% damage to your foes. Has upgraded rarity. Boons sometimes have superior effects noted as rare or rare. So, when you enter a chamber, I mean, 10%. Once that's not horrible. Let's take that. So it's 10% of my total. Is what I hope it is. Don't want to go to Aries. I don't feel like doing that. Yes, I got 20. Okay, so it's 10% of where my total health, which is what I hoped it was gonna be. Yeah, this weapon's perfect for this stage because of the lava, so I can just knock everyone back into it. There's somebody alive somewhere.
A feast for Aegis.
He even had special commentary for the weapon you're using? That's so sick. Let's go. That was fun.
Yes.
Know that I admire your Lord Father very much, for his grim work lets me continue mine. I trust that one day you shall settle your dispute.
Alright. After you use Death Defiance, deal more damage than encounter. Restores 50% instead of dying when your life total is depleted. After using Death Defiance, deal more damage. Oh, okay, so this kind of puts it together. Your special inflicts doom.
The war is on.
War is on. Although my heart has long since stopped, it yet holds love in it for all the gods. Save one, the one who made and ruined me as well. I have no kind words to impart to him, except, perhaps, in form of this concession. War, much like the heavens and the sea, can be considered as a force of nature. It keeps men down that shall never grow too plentiful. This way, or near as mighty as the gods. Learn more by accepting boons from Ares. Alright, then I'll go Poseidon.
That's the farthest I've come.
Oh, this is now the farthest I've been. I love that. I love like all the little dialogue that keeps you updated on what you've done. What the hell is that? That's the problem. No shit, Zag. No shit. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, it's Medusa. I didn't even realize what that was. I didn't realize that was a Medusa head till I just put, 2 and 2 together. Oh my god, I keep getting hit by that. Oh, if I can time that right, I should be a lot better. Oh no, too far. Oh my god. Press B to break free? Okay. This Medusa is blowing me. Yeah, these two things together suck. What? It just caught, man. It just caught me on the back end. Alright. I gotta play that a lot better. I gotta play that rangier. Shit.
Gorgons. What can you do?
Yeah, Gorgons. What can you do? Damn, okay. Now I know.
Oh, you look like someone who just got turned to stone, then crushed to a bloody pulp by the Mega Gorgon of Asphodel. Am I right? Oh, look, I'm sorry to hear that. And before you ask, I won't tell Dusa. Don't you worry about that.
Okay, so yeah, those are Gorgons. And then Medusa. That's... I want to talk to Achilles, because Achilles is the homie.
Is it really true that Cerberus ripped the lounge up right after I left? He must have gotten in a lot of trouble.
I only wish you could have seen it, lad. The place looked like a vineyard after a typhoon. Your Lord Father was livid, but he never gets so angry with the dog. Poor Dusa, though, she's picking the place up.
Oh no. I wonder what became of Dusa. She's always worried Father's going to fire her, even without something like this.
And actually, because I like Achilles a lot.
Hey, Achilles. Look, this really isn't much, but here.
This really is for me? You beat me to it then, as I had meant to give you this when next we spoke. Please, take it.
Thanks so much.
Okay,
sir.
a new keepsake. I see no reason to regale you with stories of my past. Suffice it that I fought as bravely as I could alongside many of the finest men the world has ever known. I buried far too many of them, and sent many others to this place, where now at last we all are peers. I am fortunate the master of the house took pity upon me, and spared me from eternal boredom in Elysium, with an existence closer to the times when I still lived, and had a job to do. Achilles.
How's everything been going lately, boy? What's the good word?
The Underworld Prince's casual inquiry serves but to frustrate the Infernal Hound, as none of his 3 heads possess the gift and curse of speech.
That's okay.
You like it when you get pets like this, don't you, boy?
Olympus knows of him, bestowing on him all their worthless blessings here within my realm. Our realm. Explain to me how exactly this is possible, Nyx. Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or you are up to something.
Do not question my power, Hades.
Okay.
Your son was bound to be discovered the closer he came to the surface. The Olympians are pleased to know they have a distant relative, and bid him welcome to their mountain. That is all. Their influence is very limited.
Blood and darkness. Do not speak to me about their influence. I've seen their influence firsthand. You've made a foolish mistake.
You would speak to me of foolish mistakes. You cannot change the course that has been set. Try all you like.
Ooh.
Nyx.
Mommy and Daddy fighting. Oh yeah, I forgot I can do this.
What am I composed entirely of gemstones?
Let's see, what can we do? I guess I can't do anything right now. I think there's a house decor. I guess I'll have to chill on that right now. Damn. Oh, I can walk in here now.
Hey, the lounge is open.
Hey, the lounge is open. Exactly what I was thinking.
A commemorative board adorns one of the stoic walls within the lounging area, celebrating and proclaiming the accomplishments of those who serve Lord Hades best of all.
Won't ever see my face up on that wall, I guess. Greetings, broker.
Okay.
What are your sisters up to these days, Meg? I've not seen them around.
We're stretched a little thin, as you can see. Some kind of war up there meant lots of business here. I'm left to hold the line and deal with you.
Oh, the prince himself. You
Dusa.
want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I just wanted to say the lounge looks wonderful, as good as new. Better. I hope it's not been too much trouble patching up.
I have to clean the rafters.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Dusa, a splendid house such as the master's own requires a great deal of cleaning, and little Gorgon seems forever doomed to do it all herself. Aw.
Greetings, chef.
Let's go. Greetings, chef. Can I get, a double cheeseburger? Extra cheese? No? Okay. Alright. I like Aegis. As a shield. Alright, so I got some good stuff. Perform one additional dash in quick succession. Yes. Find that. From behind. Huh. Okay.
The power of darkness.
Power of darkness.
How's it going?
Hey,
What's up, Skelly?
You mentioned the ancient bit of blood I found in Tartarus. Know what I'm supposed to do with this stuff?
wouldn't know a thing about it. Definitely doesn't have anything to do with those infernal arms of yours, some of which appear to still be unavailable to you, as I understand.
Unlock those first, then, huh?
I don't have a key, so...
Come, Stygius.
Oh, look at that.
Of course he has a stinger. So I really have to shield. It's funny how I got through with the bow before I even did the sword.
Across all that.
So now how far I've been? I think 23, maybe? 22. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, my keepsakes.
Let's see what that one does.
Take minus 20% damage from the front, 10% damage from the back. Business in the front, party in the back. Okay. I mean, we'll keep the dog collar on.
Again.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, it's her.
Oh, what's that?
It must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello,
Aphrodite.
there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Yes. Your attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. Your cast is the wide shot range blast that inflicts weak. Your dash deals damage with where you end up inflicting weak. Let's do Heartbreak Strike.
Interested? In the power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not.
Ooh, very nice.
Whoops.
Oops. Aphrodite wields her beauty and her charm, with much the same lethality as I could wield the spear. I have seen her handiwork firsthand, and is often not as pretty as she is. Yeah, Aphrodite was a problem.
That's what you get.
That's what you get. Okay, I think we can actually afford to fix some stuff. When I get back to, you know, House Hades. I think the levels aren't super long before you get to a boss. I kind of like that. It has very good pacing. Ooh, that's what you get. Take that. Now a little coin. Yeah, that double dash is so nice. Okay.
The perfect gift.
You really how the game flows. I think it flows extremely well. Where some roguelike games seem to kind of drag a little bit. Not drag, but they just like the levels. What the hell's hitting me? I gotta be careful because I don't have the shield anymore, so I can't deflect. Vitality. What? So you okay? So you can't. The worst. I forgot how to use the bloodstone properly because they mentioned it. I just wasn't sure. Don't go with Athena. Let's go with Athena.
Tombstone. Just great.
Oh, what the hell? So where do I hit it? I guess I gotta hit the small stones. What the fuck? Okay. Damn.
One less giant evil crystal then.
Cousin, you've met Aphrodite now. She likes beguiling others with her charms, but her intentions with you, I believe, are pure. You'll find our strengths are complementary.
Interesting. Okay. So they complement each other. Your dash deals damage and deflect.
Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
They basically turn into big crystals.
That sucks.
Look who. Always a pleasure. Good enough to eat.
Okay. I was curious if there was a hold attack. There isn't.
Peace and quiet. I'll take them.
I wish the fountain gave you a little bit more health. Cool. I was like, can I see what I have? Heartbreak Strike. Your attack deals more damage. It does weaken. Stats fat for at least 4 seconds. Victim deals at least. Ah, okay. That's what weak does. I kind of feel like what weak did, but or what we did, but I wasn't 100% sure. Man, that double dash into that stinger, that's shit's powerful.
This can unlock a weapon
Sweet.
back at home.
This can unlock a weapon. Yes. Yes, it can.
What's for sale?
What's for sale? Flame flows have 50% chance to drop health items. Ensure an Inferno Trail will spawn ahead. Your attacks deal 30% damage. Okay, so I actually buy all of this. That was kind of whack the last time I did it. So let's do this. And this.
Oh, God.
All right, Wretches, get to work.
I think. Oh God. Oh God.
Okay. Almost there. At least I'm picking up some coin.
Why do I pay these wretches?
There we go.
Who knows?
This. Let me see.
Cause the little skull means like they're like not a boss, but they're stronger encounter. It's a stronger encounter. I'm assuming. That's my guess anyway. Oh come on! I thought I dashed through that.
Charon's shop. Much better.
Yes, I'll take the health.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out?
Maybe.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Yeah. Why not? Hook 'em up.
You enjoy that, mate? When it comes time to reconsider your price structure, hope you think of me.
Only one more. Or I think I get one more. Oh no. Damn, well now I gotta do 15 plus. God damn it. The Stygian boatman is a lot of things, although I'm afraid he is much for conversation. I wonder where he finds the time to mill about, as sometimes he is prone. His duty as a shepherd of the reason the sea must keep him very busy overall, and even still he finds the time to collect trinkets and sell them back to us, for reasons only he can understand.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
get rid of me, Meg.
And there you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
Ooh.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities. Here then.
What? Oh, I didn't even get out of it. Absurd.
Yes.
God damn, you keep beating me.
Blood.
I'll take that. I'm not gonna get super far.
Let's hear it, Father.
Where do you think you're going?
You know exactly where.
You know exactly where. Yeah, that's right. Zag doing big things. Next boon you find has upgraded rarity. Your special deals fish damage.
Nowhere to go but up. Done. Hot up here.
It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes.
Look what I found. I feel stronger. Off we go.
Well, you don't get a lot of health items, but your health seems to be pretty manageable. I was like, I gotta stop doing that. 'Cause I keep being caught in the fire. I'm not trying to do, but it keeps happening. All right, what we get?
My style.
Time to mix it up. Just ooh. Hold deal. Fury slash. Your attack fires away as it pierces through floor.
Tuned up.
Tuned up. Okay, money or key?
Wave makers.
Oh, I thought I countered that. I thought I dashed out of that.
A key to a weapon.
So I already got some Aphrodite. Why not get a little bit more? I don't know how I feel about weak though. I'm not sure how I feel. I gotta fight weapon call, don't I?
You'll not do so.
Ah. See, the Gorgon doesn't bother me. That thing in the air is what's really screwing me. I still have Death Defy. Oh. Okay. I forgot I had Death Defy because I hadn't used it. Let's go. The music's so good. Till next time, giant Gorgon hit.
I accept this message.
Heartbreak Flourish. After you take damage foes around you and inflict weak. Your special deals more damage and inflicts weak. I mean, sure, why not? My arms start to itch.
Slam dances.
I had to scratch my leg. My legs just started itching. Alright, I'm good now. Take this. Okay. I mean, I have pretty good money, so let's do it. So those are actual Gorgons, and not the Gorgons that just fought. Oh. Oh, he got trapped.
Gust of air.
Gust of air.
This mark, almost like a batwing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey boss, found you.
Hermes.
Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
Whenever you're hit, you have a chance to dodge automatically. Each time you enter a chamber, gain a bill of wealth. Your attack is faster? Huh. Whenever you are hit, you have a chance to dodge automatically. Let's do attack faster.
Appreciate the lift, Lord Hermes, sir. Now let's go. Never been this far. The strength of the centaurs.
Ooh, is that a diamond? Okay, definitely never been this far. I'm seeing new stuff. Alright, let's go. I'm excited.
Hello?
Alright, hello?
Oh, great.
What? Oh, it was still shielded? I love the music in this game. That's why I bought the soundtrack. Oh, I can't. Okay, so I had to beat the head. Okay. I can't go chasing. Oh, I thought that was fire. Okay. I thought that could burn me, but I wasn't sure. It was.
Brought friends, have you?
Damn, okay. That was fun. That's actually a fun fight. I don't know how I feel about weak. I don't know if weak is a really... Aphrodite might come in handy for something else. Because I'm it seems okay.
Oh, hey there, Dusa. How's your endless toil treating you?
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, you know, keep an eye on the procession line before Lord Hades, like you were supposed to?
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now, maybe get some sleep or something. You look pretty beat.
Get on it, Hypnos.
Get on it.
Achilles, sir. I got a relic of some sort out there. A globule of ancient blood which formed after I fought with Megara. Is this really the Titan's blood I found?
As far as I know, yes, lad, that it is. Though whose exactly, I'm not so sure. You'd best hang on to it and keep it safe. Your weapons, they shall thirst for it and drink it up. Not yet, perhaps, but soon.
So you can upgrade your weapons with it. Okay.
Well, I wasn't about to.
I like how they incorporate all the stuff, like, into the game, into the story.
He'd report it's pretty dangerous out there, even without you on guard duty all the time.
The venerable Hound of Hell barely acknowledges the softly spoken prince's platitude, knowing full well the underworld is not as vigilantly guarded as in ages past.
Tell me something, boy. Did you enjoy the searing heat of Asphodel? You must have thought that you'd be more resilient to it.
Yes. Why am I not?
I'm open to a change of climate, even if it gets a bit uncomfortable.
You know nothing of discomfort yet. Making it out of Tartarus is nothing in comparison to what lies ahead for you.
Yeah, why does that heat bother me? I'm very curious about that. Alright, what can we renovate? Enhancement keepsake. Artifacts of power symbolize the bond between two strong souls. I can do that. Or I can do... Get rid of the huge clumps of fur shed by Zagreus. So I can do that. Or I can do... the keepsake regional. Switch keepsakes between... Oh... So I can switch them between underworld regions. Oh, okay. So probably when I start a new location, I can switch my keepsakes if need be. Let's take this.
Contractor, I would ask that you pursue this job. I'll be excited to see the result.
You need not listen to him, contractor.
Nyx must be someplace else. Hey, what's that you're drinking, Meg? Anything good?
Whatever it is, it's weak. Enough to be mistaken for your blood.
Okay.
Nice. Well, I'll just leave you to it then.
Right. Like,
Leave me
okay.
alone.
The lounging area within the House of Hades is a dismal place to be, in spite of its intended purpose to enliven the house's grim inhabitants.
It's better than nothing. What news, Spirit?
Damn, death by liver failure? Fuck.
I want to go lie down.
It is
Oh,
the
what?
dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the underworld, Zagreus, rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is quiet at this time. Ever-dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him. All are fast asleep, save for the prince. It is exactly as he planned.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
Right, I'm like, shut up.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his lord father, half expecting to be caught, but ill expecting what he is about to find.
I said shut up, old man.
He does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would indulge such questions, so Prince Zagreus would find out for himself.
I'm not listening.
He rifles through his lord father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. No trace of any reference to his son.
So what's going on?
But then, there is the note. Written finally in a hand and voice the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him. Persephone.
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of this hidden letter, written in his mother's hand.
His mother's hand? My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying it's Persephone, that she's my mother? But Father always said that Nyx was that liar. He lied to me. They both did. All my life.
Thus did the prince discover inevitably the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance, this did occur.
That's hilarious. That's so well done. Like, fuck you.
Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld.
Okay.
Where had she gone? And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
Why? You're... Nyx, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me?
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know. But only half the truth. I can explain the rest, so... Please. It never was my wish to hurt you.
Okay. So Nyx knew, but Nyx really wanted to tell him, but...
Mother, I wonder, will you even remember me?
So that's why he's trying to get out of Tartarus. That's cool. Again, this game has a really good story. You know, you win like a lot of roguelikes, they have story, but not really. This game has a really good story.
The power of night.
That's pretty dope. That's a pretty good story.
Hey. Don't suppose I can talk you into fighting back this time?
Not a chance, boyo. I'm paid to take it, not to dish it out. Now give it to me.
Okay. Let's see what's in here. Baratha,
I live
the
again,
eternal spear.
boyo.
Join my pursuit.
You're using that thing now, huh?
Oh wait, hold on, wait, what? Interesting.
Anyways.
Wait, huh? If I equip it, I get plus... Huh.
Coronactungas.
No, keep hitting me.
Oh wait, is it 70 even from the...
Couldn't feel a thing. one piece. Nah, that was nothing.
So,
Right, back to work.
how much damage does this do? That's 50.
Shite, get hotter than that.
We'll try it out. We'll see if I like it or not.
Family. Death is your only family. Death and I. Best to get accustomed to the both of us.
Okay, that was dope.
No, not on your life.
Who is this?
There's only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several, really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I heard about you. Look,
Artemis.
I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Got it to the hunt. Your special is stronger. True shot. Your cast. Retrieve to keep using it. Huh. True shot. Your cast 6. Let's try this.
The power of the hunt sounds like good company to keep.
It must be a sight when Lord Hades wielded Varta, the Eternal Spear, versus the Titans, driving back those fiends into the depths, together with the help of his Olympian brothers and sisters. Okay. Just curious. See how this works. I'm very curious about it. It seeks foes out, so I'm curious to see. So I might need to use my cast more. I was like that you can't leave the chamber until you collect your prize from the room. That's nice. Just so you don't accidentally run out and forget it. Oop, wrong button. Ooh, okay. This is 200 damage.
Stand down, little sucker.
I thought I got through it. Yeah, I did. This run isn't quite going as well as I had hoped. But we'll see. I might get better.
What's that portal thing there on the ground? use this to unlock a weapon.
It has really good range. I think I've been using it wrong. Wait, look at where I'm standing. It's pretty good for like mid range. Like, look how far I am. Oh, that was my fault. So you know, I'm gonna use this weapon again. I think I was just using it wrong. It's pretty good range. Actually, really good range.
Plains of Asphodel. Well done. You may have quite a distance still to go, but having crossed through Tartarus is no small step, cousin.
Thank you. Resist damage from foes' attacks. Your special is stronger, can deflect. Interesting. But I like this might be really good though.
Payment in full.
Aphrodite might be good for a certain.
Come get smashed to bits.
Ha!
You're going to love it on Olympus, little godling. The air is beautiful and brisk, the gardens lush, the feasting plentiful. Why, it must be the opposite of everything to which you are accustomed.
Alright, Heartbreak Floors. Your call fired a seeking projectile that inflicts harm. After you take damage, deals more damage and weak. Oh, what one do I have now? I have. Sure, actually, you know what? Let's do that.
Let's break some hearts.
Let's break some hearts.
Blood and darkness.
Let's see if you can live through this.
Let's see.
Made them mad.
Make them mad.
Cheers for the coin.
Oh yeah, I added deflect to my attack.
Worthless wretches.
Well, that's better.
Okay, I do like the spear. Now that I kind of understand how to use it better. Because it's more of a mid-range weapon. You kind of stand back and kind of get some good pokes.
something I need?
Let's see. Your special deals that. Your attack deals this. Think about all of this.
Next.
Whole special. Excuse me. Whole special for up to. Ooh, okay. Deals 50% damage plus on recovery.
Just right.
Let's see.
Don't keep me waiting.
Ares, what you got?
The blessing of Athena, yes. She would protect you from your enemies, whilst I would rather that you slay them and be done.
Oh, I like that. So when you have certain gods, they comment on who you have. Okay. Your call turns you into an impervious blade rift, or ooh, okay. I love this one. However, Ares aid. Your call turns you into an impervious blade rift for 1.2 seconds.
With your power, Lord Ares, maybe I'll get out of here yet.
I like that. Where you have certain gods already equipped, they just kind of they comment on it. Like, oh, you got that? Hey, maybe you like this.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Listen to me, Zagreus. Your mother is long gone. You're never getting out of here, and even if you did, what hope could you possibly have in finding her up in the world out there?
I like that. That's so dope. There's so much dialogue in this game.
Your family is here, and so is your responsibility. You're running from yourself. Though, I can slow you down a bit, I think.
Oh, why did I do that?
Let's see you handle this.
Oh shit. Oh. Hoo. Sniper shot.
Gotcha that time, Meg. Found you.
Sweet. Oh, left without my weapon. That would have been awkward.
wouldn't dare.
Off to Asphodel. My keepsake collection, just what the house contractor ordered.
Actually, before I buy this, can I sell this? 'Cause I don't think I need this. It's okay.
Could use the extra coin.
It's in game. Ooh. You're taking this?
I'll just take this one.
Take this.
I'll just go on up.
Gotta keep going up. Check.
The Bone Hydra awaits.
Within the suffocating heat of Asphodel
Excuse
reside
me?
the vast majority of those who lived upon the earth and died. There they persist until the end of time.
Or until I crush their bones to dust.
That too. Have to adjust in my chair a little bit. Alright, let's go.
Do not mess with me right now. Almost finished with these.
Oh crap, that's not what I thought it was.
I warned you. For the house.
For the house. Sometimes you gotta go after HP.
Back to dust.
What is this? Descend? Minus 24. If I had a little bit more health, I would probably do that just to see what it is. Huh, this could be a mystery. Sure, why not? Oh, farewell.
What? Singing?
What's singing? Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Come on in.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Wait, how do I get in? Hold on.
Could dash clear through that wall, I think.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you must be the Hades kid. How's it going then, your royal majesty? Nice to meet you. I'm Eurydice. What brings a big, important guy like you up to a place like this?
Hi there. No need for formalities, I'm Zagreus. Just heading out on some official business, past the menacing Bone Hydra. Don't mean to be rude, though I'm in a bit of a rush.
Well, don't you have your hands full, hun? I'll let you go. But there's one rule in my place, which is nobody leaves here empty-handed. You got that? So take your pick. My treat.
That's cool. The carefree muse. Loved by the gods, up to 2 random boons of yours are upgraded to the next rarity. In other words, delicacy up to 4 random boons of yours gain +1. The next 3 boons you find have upgraded rarity. Of yours are upgraded. So you know what? Sure. Loved by the gods, up to 2 random boons, or up to 4 random boons of yours gain +1 level. Actually, I only have 3, so maybe they'll all get a +1? Let's find out.
Sure thing.
Really hit the spot.
Oh, that's dope. And she sings? That's really cool. You come like, wait, 3 random boons. I only have 3. Or 4 random boons get upgraded. Like, wait, I only have 3, so that means they all should get upgraded. Hey, she going ham.
Smooth sailing.
Take care. Oh, that's cool. And here comes the rock music, because here comes the bullshit.
Which is so
I love the music.
witchcraft. What can you do?
Your next attack, we can do that. Your blade riff effects deal damage in a wider area. Inflicts doom. I love when the music kicks in. And when the music kicks in, it's so dope.
Let's deal some death.
What's hitting me?
Sweet.
The Hermes might come in handy. Come in. What's up? I can't right this second. I mean, I can, but I will, but just not right this second. I think I can deflect explosions. Oh my god, I keep getting caught by that. Oh my god, I keep getting hit by that.
It's Hermes.
What's going on there, Cuz? Can I call you Cuz? Got something here for you. Should make your battles to the death end that much quicker.
Hermes, what you got? After you dash, really becomes sturdy. What? Your god gauge, automatically? 1% every 2 seconds. After your dash, less damage. Your action cannot be interrupted. Oh, ooh. So, do you get armor?
Moving right along.
Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. After you dash, briefly become sturdy and move 100% faster. Sprint duration, okay. You take 30% less damage. Your action cannot be interrupted by attack. By taking damage. So it's almost like you get kind of armor, not complete armor. So if I gift, what does that do? I'm curious.
Olympus,
I'll do that later. You dash. After you take damage. I like this.
I will keep coming back, just like your stupid heads.
I thought okay. Wait, there's 3? Wait, before wasn't 3 heads. Before it was only 2. Ah, so close. What is that? Yeah, but that was gonna be rough. Damn. I kinda knew that was gonna be rough.
Oh, that stupid Hydra.
Owie, looks like the Bone Hydra of Asphodel just stomped you that time, huh? I hear each of its heads has its own nasty tricks. That must be tough.
It was unpleasant, yes.
It was unpleasant, yes.
Achilles is off duty.
Oh, okay, so that's where he goes. He's off duty. I like that. They even explain where characters go.
I know that Nyx has been abetting you. You wish to take advantage of her pity? I care not. Her powers have their limits anyway.
How can you... Nyx is the night itself. It can do as she pleases, isn't that correct, Father? You think I asked you to get involved in all this business?
You, boy, have already dragged this entire household, not to mention my fool relatives, into this mess which you've created, which you dare call business.
Pleasure doing business, then.
Pleasure doing business, then. Alright, what can we get? Oh, I add a chamber. Ooh, okay. That'll come in handy, having a chamber. Hold on, wait. Stop it. Go back. Okay. Make the fate's prophecies come to pass and be rewarded. So this adds a chamber to Asphodel. Yes. Definitely need that.
I grant you funding and autonomy to do this job upon your earliest convenience, contractor. I heard lately from the goddess Athena, Nyx. She seems to admire you. I thought Olympians didn't like our kind.
They typically do not. But you are family, child. And I believed Athena wise enough to understand why someone such as I would seek her in particular. She has in turn made others in her family aware.
Oh, okay.
You make
That's
a
cool.
good team.
Alright, you know what, Nix?
Nix? You've done so much for me. I thought you might like this.
You know your father does not like it when nectar is doled out on the premises, dear child. However, I am not he, and I wished regardless to provide you a token of my affection.
I'm very grateful, Nix.
Thank you, Nix. Mother Night. Dude, I had that 15 more conversations with her? Jesus. Oh, it's
Cerberus must be asleep somewhere.
I just love that. I just love you. Oh, I noticed something. And the game's just like, oh yeah, let's confirm you. Oh, we gotta clean up. I have to clean up Cerberus's.
Achilles in the spotlight.
I have to do the Cerberus cleanup for his hair.
Hi, Your Highness. I just wanted you to know that if you do get out, we are going to miss you around here. Okay, so, bye.
Thanks.
Thanks. Love Dusa. Actually, I think I'm gonna end the stream here for today and maybe pick back up tomorrow. Yep, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Got some good runs in, got a little bit farther, and I guess he's the boss of Asphodel is. See, I like this role. I like this a little bit better than some of the other roguelikes I played. Just because the levels don't feel super long and very overbearing, and I don't know, Hades works really, really well. So I'm really enjoying it. Of course, I love the Greek mythology aesthetic and the story to it, where some roguelikes don't have a ton of story. They have like a little bit of story, but they kind of fill in like these holes, but you, the player, kind of use your imagination to interpret the story. But Hades has a pretty straightforward story. You kind of see where it's going and what they're trying to do. Now you understand why Zags is trying to leave Tartarus. Now he has kind of a better reason. He was just doing it to get out, and now he has to figure out who this person is. This person is his mom. Does she know him? So now it's kind of cool. I like the story. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me right here on SlicingDicingGamingEnt over here on Twitch. If you actually want to know, I'm actually dropping a brand new episode of the Aura podcast tomorrow. It'll drop really like 9 a.m. tomorrow. So it'll be on Spotify. You can check out the Anchor on Anchor.com. I actually have a link for the podcast on my website, SlicingDicingGaming.com. You can go over there, click the link, and when the new episodes drop, you can check it out right there. Of course, there's a YouTube channel, Slicing Dicing Gaming Entertainment. I put all my Twitch streams, my gameplays, my cooking videos. All that stuff is all in one spot. And of course, you can go to the website again. That has links to the Twitch channel, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, the Facebook page, all that good stuff right there in one place. Also, get some digital stuff, merchandise. I greatly appreciate it. Once again, this has been me playing through Hades. I'm probably gonna keep going. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I should get some more Hades in tomorrow. I've really been enjoying the game. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Or actually not tonight, but this afternoon, because this is a really early stream. But I've been really enjoying it, really getting the hang of the combat. I'm really enjoying the flow of the game. I'm really enjoying the story, because I wasn't sure how the story was going to be, but the story is actually pretty surprising. But always and forever, slicing, dicing, gaming. It's not just a motto, it's a lifestyle. I'll see you in the next video. Later!